Toshikazu Kawaguchi published his book titled Before the Coffee Gets Cold in the year 2015. It relates the story of a cafe in Tokyo that offers its clients the opportunity to travel in time, on the condition that they return before their coffee turns cold. Before the Coffee Gets Cold is mainly divided by 4 separate narratives that take place at different times. Every one of the stories takes place at a Tokyo coffee shop known as Funiculi. The cafe has been serving customers ever since 1874, and there is a widespread belief that it is able to facilitate time travel for its customers. A lady by the name of Fumiko and her boyfriend, Goro, decide to drink coffee at that establishment one day. They work together, and Fumiko has a tremendous amount of affection for Goro. Goro, on the other hand, claims that they must end their relationship because he has been promised the job of his dreams in the United States. 1 week later, Fumiko goes back to the cafe, and while she's there, she thinks about the myth that says it grants visitors the power to travel across time. A waitress claims that the tale is based on fact, but that it is impossible to alter the outcome of the present by altering one's behavior in the past for unknown reasons. Fumiko comes to the conclusion that she will go back in time, if only to tell Goro how she feels about him. Fumiko recalls their previous chat, and this time she expresses her thoughts in a more straightforward manner. Goro admits that he has always been uneasy about their relationship because Fumiko is incredibly gorgeous, and Goro feels that she deserves to be with someone who is more handsome than he is. Fumiko insists that she loves Goro with all of her heart, but Goro doesn't believe her. Fumiko reverts to the present, and she maintains the hope that, despite the fact that she is unable to change the present, Goro could now change his mind about breaking up with her and return to her, so changing the future. Kotaki, a middle-aged woman, has been married to Fasagi for a while. Fasagi has been suffering from Alzheimer's disease for the last 3 years, which has caused him to gradually lose his memory. Recently, he has completely forgotten about Kotaki. Despite her sadness, Kotaki has made up her mind to effectively take on the role of his nurse. After discovering that Fasagi had intended for her to receive a letter that he had written, Kotaki makes the decision to go back in time in order to retrieve it. She goes back in time 3 years, which is when Fasagi was diagnosed with his illness and when it is believed that he penned the letter. Kotaki has a conversation with Fasagi from the past and obtains the letter from him. In the letter, Fasagi states his wish that Kotaki should not feel forced to remain with him as a nurse in the event that his disease leads him to forget about Kotaki. The letter has a profound effect on her, and as a result, she finally chooses to remain at Fasagi's side, despite the fact that he no longer recognizes or remembers her. Hirai is the owner of a bar that is situated close to the cafe. Hirai's parents wanted her to assist them run the inn that they own, but she preferred to live and work on her own, which disappointed them. Hirai's relationship with her parents has been distant ever since she relocated far away from them. Her sister Kumi still pays her a visit now and then in an effort to convince her that she should return, but Hirai continues to avoid Kumi. When Kumi was on her way to see Hirai, she was involved in an automobile accident that took her life. Hirai makes the decision to visit the past in order to make up to Kumi for the fact that she was absent from her life for a significant portion of it and to see her one more time. Hirai makes a commitment to the Kumi in the past that she will assist their parents with the inn. Hirai follows through on her vow after she has returned to the present. She mends her connection with her parents by moving back home with them, assisting them in managing the inn, and working alongside them. Kei is married to Nagare, the owner of the cafe. Kei is unable to engage in intense physical activity due to a potentially fatal health issue. She maintains a happy attitude at all times, in spite of her situation. One day, she finds out that she is pregnant, and the medical professionals inform her that there is a possibility that she will pass away during delivery. Kei makes the decision to have the child, and her only concern is that she will never be able to see or interact with the child in the event that she passes away. Kei makes the decision to utilize the cafe as a means of traveling to the future. She does this, and when her daughter Miki is 15, she meets her. Both Kei and Miki are really appreciative that they had the opportunity to meet one another. Kei is delighted when she returns to the present, despite the fact that she is now aware with absolute certainty that she will pass away while giving birth. This last chapter also discloses that Goro did, in fact, go back to Japan in order to pick up where he left off with Fumiko's relationship.